Hello Cobras, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Mega Ruby. I'm TryclydeTamer. Last time we got started here in the Hoenn region, and it's now dusk now in Little Root Town, so things are looking all nightimey. T2, wait! I do believe it's gonna be my Maja. Yes, it is my Maja. T2, did you introduce yourself to Professor Birch? Yes. Oh, what an adorable Pokemon. You got it from the professor? How nice. You are your father's child, alright? You look good together with a Pokemon. To think that you have your very own Pokemon now, your father will be overjoyed. Don't push yourself too hard. If anything happens, you can always come home, honey. Alright, mother. Thanks for the encouraging words. Don't need any running shoes now. This has a nice little goodbye gesture. And now we continue. Past Old Dale Town again, and we're being caught up again. This is from my dad. He said he forgot to give it to you before. Your Pokénav Plus has been updated. The DexNav function has been added to your Pokénav Plus. The app I just added to your Pokénav Plus is called the DexNav. It can tell you lots about the Pokemon living in each area and that kind of stuff. It's a handy app to have if you're trying to catch lots of different Pokemon. Alright, guess it's about time I use the DexNav to do some more Pokemon catching myself. T2, you should use those Pokeballs I gave you earlier to do a bit of catching too. Alright, so we can go have our way with catching Pokemon. The only wild Pokemon I ran into so far was Wurmple, to my memory, so yeah, what's this thing going on down here? Oh cool, Route 101 is showing 3rd gen graphics, and showing silhouettes of Poochyena, and that almost looks like Zorua, but actually I'm pretty sure it's Wurmple, but yeah. I guess you can't run into Zigzagoon here, or maybe I haven't ran into one yet, and just Pokemon I run into are shown as silhouettes, and yes, Zigzagoon is appearing. Dexter's being sent out to battle against this thing. Let's pound his eyes, because he's very creepy. You're using Tackle on me and my 24 HP. It hurts a lot. I'm gonna use the Absorb to gain back some of that HP. And get you down to red health, and it's going to bring me back to 24. Yes, I am back to 24, but he's going to use Tackle again, which is going to bring me back down to 21. 2 Pokeballs now, and we have 10 Pokeballs, and we are going to catch this thing. Okay, we got a normal catch going on. If it was a critical capture, I would have more of a chance of getting it, but Zigzagoon's an easy Pokemon to catch, and with it being at red health, it's pretty much guaranteed. And of course we gain EXP from catching Pokemon, and Zigzagoon's data was added to the Pokedex. Switching back and forth between the top and bottom screen, of course, but yeah. Registration completed! Zigzagoon restlessly wanders every time at all times. This Pokemon does so because it's very curious. It becomes interested in anything that it happens to see, as told by its pickup ability. And I am going to give a name to this thing. I plan to use it as an HM slave, so I'm going to name you Delta Slave. Ha! You can't enter that word. Okay, I'm gonna call you Delta Slav because you're Slavic. So yeah, as I catch Pokemon, they're being illuminated down at the bottom screen. T2 over here! Oh, she's gonna give me a tutorial. See that right there? There's a tail sticking out. There's a Pokemon hiding there. Is this gonna be a thing that happens? And look here, if you check your DexNav. Alright, looks like that Pokemon knows a pretty rare move too. Oh, interesting. T2, try getting closer real nice and slow. Push lightly on the circle pad to sneak close to Pokemon hiding in the grass. That's what it said in the book I read. So yeah, there's actually some use to tiptoeing. You're almost there. Slowly. Remember, you press lightly on the circle pad to sneak, okay? Let's get to it, and okay, I guess it's showing the thing, which means that there's a rare Pokemon close by, and catch up to it. And we're going to be getting into a battle with this Poochyena here. Yeah, it's snarly and gnarly. Let's go, Dexter! It's solid level 5, Poochyena. Let's get to the pounding and pouncing, and not really doing a lot of damage. And dang, it knows Thunderfang. That's interesting. A rare move indeed. I'm pretty sure it can't normally learn that, so yeah, Pokemon can learn some exclusive moves in this game, it seems to be. And I wonder if there's going to be move tutors. There should be, at least. But yeah. It's down to the amount of HP that it can be caught upon. Kablammy. I did not plan to give this thing a nickname, as I did not plan to use it on my team. And plus, Delta Slave isn't going to be completely permanent. It's just in instances where I'm going to need to use HMs, and it's definitely going to be necessary for getting items, which I plan to get as many items as possible. I'll try my best 100%, as long as Bulbapedia and other sites can put stuff up. Alright, let's go into our PC briefly, and we're going to go over to Delta Slave, the Zigzagoon, and from its pickup ability, it has gained a potion. I do believe the higher level a Pokemon gets, the better items it can get. At least in Emerald, it was based on level, but it's slightly tweaked over the generations, but yeah. And speaking of items, I'm going to come into the Pokemart and sell something. From the demo, I got a nugget, and I was able to Pokemon League it over, and I'm going to sell this for 5,000 Pokédollars, so that's a good deal of money right there. Anything else I may do for you? Yes, I'm going to buy some Pokeballs. Dang, I can buy 41. I'll buy 10 because that's, I believe, how many is going to be needed to get a Premier Ball as an added bonus. So yeah, I kind of have a lot of Pokeballs at my disposal, but the more the merrier, and plus a Premier Ball for any rare instances. Alright, let's begin going west from Oldale Town. I thought I was sketching some rare Pokemon prints. It turned out they were my own footprints. Yeah, if you didn't interact with May and get Pokeballs and stuff, there would be the guy investigating footprints that says you can't go beyond here. But yeah, I would have liked to show that off, but I didn't really get to. And according to my thing, there is a rare-ish kind of going on. Okay, it's pretty close, so I'm going to tiptoe. It seems to be a rare Zigzagoon. Kaboom! And let's see what this thing has. I'm not really cutting out a lot of wild battles because new things are happening. I'm going to send out my own Zigzagoon against this thing. Oh, it's a little bit more powerful than mine, so I'll use Growl. It'd be funny if I was faster. Okay, I guess its rare move seems to be Charm. Okay, here's going to be our first normal trainer battle. If you have Pokemon with you, then you're an official Pokemon trainer. You can't say no to my challenge. Well, I guess I can't really, as is Pokemon tradition. You were challenged by youngster Calvin. Since out Zigzagoon, I do believe that was a Sableye on his shirt, so that's interesting. And I'm going to be sending in my level 3 Zigzagoon against this level 4 Zigzagoon. Oh, he's an overachiever there. And just a tackle against me. Oh well, let's see if IVs go in my favor. Youngster Calvin has been defeated. Ah, I lost. I should have trained mine more. 64 Pokédollars. Yay, cool number. I'm gonna go heal now. We seem to have a rare Pokemon, and it is going to be a Seedot. Okay. Beat up. Yeah, that's definitely interesting move, but it being a wild Pokemon, it doesn't really do too good. It goes based on the team members that you have. I find it interesting that it's a screen transition from Oldale Town to here, but such is the 3DS's capabilities. Haha, our eyes met. I'll take you on with my bug Pokemon. Bug catcher Rick is looking a little grimy. Ow, down and out. Wild Surskit. And its rare move is Fell Stinger. I do believe this is a move that if it KOs the opponent, it will raise your attack by a little bit, I believe. I do believe this kid here has an adorable line. I'm not very tall, so I sink right into the grass. Grass goes up my nose and Flachoo! Or in French, Achoom! I'm going to catch a whole bunch of Pokemon, that kid will. Okay, let's go through the grass, and you are a trainer through battle. Did you just become a trainer? We're both beginners. I challenged you because I thought I could beat you. The Oran Berry has 2 berries. I'm going to pick these berries. Oh my god, you guys, I found my berries. Harvest the 2 berries from the orange tree, even though it looked like there's 3 berries. You're lying to me, game, but oh well. Berries are good, and we can plant them in the soil. I'd rather wait till I get a water source and stuff. And it's just a way back to town, which I will actually take. Route 102, to the left will take you to Petalburg City. This girl is trainer right here. I'm going to keep winning and aim to be the best trainer. Help me further my career. You defeated Les Tiana. I ended up furthering your career. Yeah, by raising my Zigzagoon's level by 1. She had a Shroomish in Emerald, but only a Zigzagoon in this game, so I guess it must be just a Zigzagoon in Ruby and Sapphire. Got ourselves a potion there, just part of our big old collection of items, and there's plenty of hidden items throughout the game. And hey, May's here. How's it going, T2? Have you been using your Dex Nav and perfecting your sneaking skills? Hope you already checked out the Dex Nav's detector mode. It reacts to Pokemon in the area, so it's really handy. Yeah, I guess I've kind of got a look at it. Oh, what's going on? Ah! Look, up there, check him out, T2. Beautifly. Looks pretty nice in the dusk sky. Those were Beautifly, weren't they? I'll have to check in my Dex Nav later to be sure. But wow, we already made it through Route 102, huh? I guess it's really true that time flies when you're with a friend. Oh, why look, there's Petalburg already. T2, your dad. He's the gym leader in Petalburg City, isn't he? Maybe I should try to take him on myself, once I train my Pokemon up a bit more. Guess I'm off then, T2. Let's meet up again sometime. Alrighty, May. And we got this thing reacting, so it must mean that a rare kind of thing is close and seems to be a C-Dot. Alright, enough of that. Let's go into Petalburg City. Yeah, music is cool and superior and Omega Alpha and stuff. Hello, kiss my daddy. Not bad, it was a good battle. Thank you, sir. Come back and challenge me again anytime. I'll be looking forward to seeing you and your Pokemon again when you're a bit stronger. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm going to do special training with my Pokemon. Then I'll challenge this gym again. Thank you for the battle, Mr. Norman. Why, if it isn't T2? So you finished moving in. I see. Well, I guess we shouldn't stand around out here talking. Do you want to come in for a bit? We can talk in the gym. Sure thing, Faja. So dojo-y. You know, I sure was surprised that you managed to get here by yourself. Huh, I see. You're making a good start on your team. Then I guess you're going to become a trainer like me at T2. Now that's something to look forward to. Excuse me. I'd like to get a Pokemon, please. Aren't you... You're Wally, right? Yes, I'm supposed to go stay with my relatives in Verdantturf town for a while. But I thought I might be lonely by myself, so I wanted to bring a Pokemon with me. But I've never caught a Pokemon by myself. I'm not sure if I can. I see. T2, you heard all that, right? You go with Wally and make sure that he safely catches a Pokemon. Wally, here. I'll lend you one of my Pokemon. Wally received Zigzagoon. Oh wow, your Pokemon, sir. I'll give you a Pokeball too, so go give it your best. Wally received the Pokeball. Thank you, Mr. Norman. T2, you will come with me, right? Sure, I'll come with you, Wally. T2, Pokemon hide in tall grass like this, don't they? Please stay there to watch and see if I can catch one properly. Whoa! Alright, he's already found one. And it is a Waltz. He borrowed Norman's Zigzagoon. That's only level 7. Oh man, too powerful for me right now. So we use Tackle. At least it wasn't Norman's prized Pokemon, as it said back in the other games. Alright, Zigzagoon's doing all the tackling and the Waltz is just doing the growling. At least it's not teleporting away, because this is scripted that Wally catches it. I wonder if it's possible for him to run into a shiny as well. I'm supposed to weaken it before I throw my Pokeball, right? And he said other stuff, but yeah. I paraphrased it. He has 15 Pokeballs. That's a lot of Pokeballs. And he throws it, and it's pretty much no matter what I'm going to capture, unless they throw in some kind of weird twist. Nope, it caught. Gotcha! Waltz was caught. Good job, Wally. I did it. It's my own Pokemon. Thanks so much, T2. Let's head back to the gym. Okay, right with ya. So did it go well? Yes, it did. Thank you. Let me give you back your Pokemon, sir. And you, T2. Thank you so much for coming with me. It was all thanks to you two that I was able to catch Waltz. My very own Waltz. I will always treasure it. Oh, I know. It's not much of a thank you, but, T2, will you let me see your Pokémon Plus for a second? Okay, that, and, there. Wally updated T2's Pokémon Plus, getting upgrades everywhere. You can now use the Play Nav features on your Pokénav Plus. I read in a book how you can use the Play Nav to take care of your Pokemon and train them. And there's even supposed to be this thing called the PSS where you can meet up with other trainers and battle friends and more. I've wanted to have my own Pokemon for so long and do all these kind of things together. So I've had all these kinds of apps installed on my Pokénav Plus for ages. Embarrassing, huh? I'm going to try my best to get with Waltz. You do your best too, T2. Oh, but my mom's waiting for me. I've got to get going. I hope we'll meet again, T2, and you too, Mr. Norman. And off he goes. That boy will be worth keeping an eye on. But for now, T2, if you want to become strong as a trainer, listen to my advice. First head for Rustboro City, which lies beyond this town. There you should challenge the gym leader Roxanne. After her, go on to the other Pokemon gyms and defeat their leaders as well. Collect badges from them, understand? Of course, I'm a gym leader too. I'm sure we'll battle one day. That will only be after you become stronger, T2. Alright, I look forward to the day. And now we're gonna go beyond Petalburg City, and I could be doing some exploring, but there's something specific that I desire to do. There is a Pokemon that can be caught in this route as far as I'm concerned, and I'm gonna look for it. Alright, this is the Pokemon I'm looking for. It is Tailo, and I do plan to add this to my team. This Tailo is really putting up a fight for a level 5 super effective Peck Attack, getting critical and taking out Gexters, so this thing is a force to be reckoned with some good attack power, and possibly, hopefully, with the Guts ability that when it has a status problem, its attack is increased, and then combined with a future move called Facade, it will be a force to be reckoned with. I'm going to name this Tailo Alpha Bird, because Greek stuff. My team is kind of in shambles right now, so I'm definitely going to need to heal for a while. Pequee. Okay, yeah, whatever. Oh, my pretty Pico's as full of energy as usual. So this is Mr. Briny, and this is his cottage. Alright, so I've done a little bit of stuff. Let's talk to this kid here. My Pokemon is staggeringly tired. I should have brought a potion. Okay, I'll give him a potion. I'll be nice. What? Thank you. Hand the boy a potion. Maybe he's gonna give me something nice in return. And, thank you so much. Thanks to you, my Pokemon made a complete recovery. Alright, I do believe I'm going to end the episode here. In the bottom of the screen is showing a little crown thing, which I guess means that I've caught all the Pokemon in the route, so yeah. Next time on Let's Play Pokemon Omega Ruby, we are going to continue on our way to Rustboro City and challenge the gym leader Roxanne. Till then, do not toast yourself.